Thank you, Madam Chair, and good morning to all. Dear Billy Miller, Vice President of BARP, Honorable Wilfred Abrams, Minister of Home Affairs, Information and Public Affairs, Ms. Pat Paris, Director of Public Affairs, Prime Minister's Office, Ms. Valita Best, Postmaster General Acting, Barbados Postal Service, Mr. Peter Boyce, Public Relations Consultant at BARP, Management of the Postal Service, media representatives. This month, September 2020, is Senior Citizens Month, and in another few weeks, on October 25th, BARP will celebrate its 25th year of service and advocacy for persons 50 years and over in Barbados. This event today is of major significance to us at BARP as we seek partnerships as beneficial as we seek to meet the growing needs of our very expanding membership. There is trust in BARP's brand, which makes it one of our intangible assets. Our expectations at BARP are high and demanding of any business partner with whom we seek to conduct business. We place trust and integrity at the delivery of both an efficient and effective service as important hallmark for our members. We have found the right fit with the Barbados Postal Service, which is why we are here today to launch our strategic partnership, a partnership which we expect will grow and provide mutual benefits to the Postal Service and to our members by extension. I must comment here about the sterling service provided by the team in the engine room of the Postal Service. We negotiated, and the ability to remember that initially what was offered, what was placed on the table, BARP said no, go and come again. So we renegotiated. Our BARP team, the BARP Secretariat and the team here at the Post Office and the IT department tweaked and retweaked. And you know, one thing they kept saying here at the Postal Service, BARP, when everything is ready, and we are confident that this program can fly, we will then sign. And I thank you for that. Thank you for your vigilance and your commitment to service. That to us was a good way to start working with BARP. With a membership in excess of 26,000 members and the potential to attract thousands of additional members, BARP offers the Postal Service an opportunity to reach customers in new and economically viable ways. We view bill payments and courier services to seniors across the island as just a first step in in every possible way. It's just the beginning. BARP members island-wide can effectively renew their membership at any of the 17 post offices island-wide. This service will provide the opportunity for members to stay in their respective communities, as the Minister alluded to. We want them to still do their business, but stay in your spaces and do that business. And I want to share with you, because we do have the research. We just, we only walk the walk. We talk the talk as well at BARP. Like, for instance, in St. James, we have 3,521 persons. In St. Joseph, there's 345, but we have to work on developing that. St. Peter, we have 1,164, and St. Lucie, 799 persons. That's only a little sneak peek of what the island looks like. So what we are saying is that their journey to headquarters will be eliminated to renew membership. They'll come to headquarters for other things, of course, but to renew membership, they can stay at their base. When they've paid their membership at the post office, to renew their membership, we will mail the cards to you. So they're paying at the post office, and then we are paying the post office to mail those cards. That's good business. Yeah. New members can also sign up online, but we are also aware that not everyone has access to online facilities. In due course, we shall explore the opportunities of a roving service, because there will be people who might live in St. Lucie and want to join BARP. This service cannot be provided immediately by us, but it is something that we will explore as the time goes on. It is with immense sense of pride and gratitude that we signal the commencement of this service today to BARP members island-wide. And before I conclude, I also want to applaud the Postal Service. Billy and I, we were talking earlier. It's obvious that there's a level of gender parity here at the post office, and we compliment the women in the service for what you're doing. You know, we at BARP, but we still have we keep our gender lenses on. We shall continue to remind our seniors to observe the protocols. COVID-19 hasn't disappeared. We want you to continue to stay safe and stay well. Thank you very much for your service.
Good morning, everyone. Dame Billy Miller, Miss Deborah Payne, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Home Affairs, Ms. Pat Paris, Ms. Marlene Rice Boyne, Ms. Valita Bess, Mr. Boyce, management of the Barbados Postal Services, media representatives, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is my distinct pleasure to be present on yet another occasion which demonstrates the ongoing business relationship between the Post Office and other organizations as the Barbados Association of Retired Persons extends its payment options to include the Barbados Postal Service. I note that BARP traditionally stood for Barbados Association of Retired Persons, and we've got another acronym, BARP: bold, active, resourceful, and proud. I wish to throw one more into the mix as I look at Dame Billy, and I think of my mother as well. Bold, active, resilient, and proud. Over the last 35 years, the Barbados Postal Service, in an attempt to increase its customer base, has implemented a number of services to its stakeholders. The facility to pay utilities is but one of these. Fees for the Student Revolving Loan Fund are accepted. Other third-party payments are facilitated. And also, of course, the Post Office is a key agency for the cashing of government pensions, as many in its catchment age range are unbanked and entirely distrusting of technological platforms. The fact is that the BPS has embraced technology and uses an automated counter management system to facilitate payment in full, payment of bills with arrears, part payment, and payment after discount dates for the utilities, namely light and water. Other accepted bills are Flow, National Petroleum, MCTV, for the Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation, Digicel, and now, once again, BARP membership payments, in addition to its life benefit, which has now also been added. The government of Barbados commends BARP for reinstituting this payment option for its members. I acknowledge that with a membership of approximately 27,000, BARP is one of the largest organizations in Barbados and is continually working to represent the interests of Barbados' senior citizens, on whose blood, sweat, and tears this nation has been built. Just over 27% of Barbados' population of nearly 290,000 is age 55 and over. This is a sizable proportion of the population, and BARP as an organization has to be credited for the measures it has taken to minimize its members' exposure to the COVID-19 virus by providing varied payment options. The government of Barbados is more than pleased to reach this agreement to facilitate the payment of BARP's members during this month of awareness of the elderly, and as we approach the celebration of the International Day of Older Persons on October 1st, 2020. So the Prime Minister's birthday is also October 1st, 2020. And this now gives me further ammunition. But anyway, let's go back. As we approach the celebration of the International Day of Older Persons on October 1st, 2020, private-public sector partnerships such as this are always welcome, as they have proven to be an excellent solution for members of the public who prefer to conduct their business in one place. The Post Office is strategically positioned to leverage its outstanding network of 17 post offices island-wide, while BARP's members can access a payment solution in close proximity to the communities in which its members live. Government holds the view that the Post Office can play a critical role in the socio-economic development of this island. It facilitates certain forms of communication in spite of the competition of technological advances. Its role in the development of businesses, namely small, medium, and micro enterprises, will come increasingly to the fore as the organization seeks to diversify its business model as part of the ongoing postal reform process. Financial and package delivery services will continue to be the pillars on which the Barbados Postal Service of the 21st century will be built. The Barbados Postal Service, as an organ of government, is already receiving payments for the police certificate of character. More recently, you'd have seen us engaged in the delivery of passports and renewal of driver's licenses. The goal is to continue to expand the range of government services being provided by the Barbados Postal Service's delivery process and its agency services. That is, receipt of payments on behalf of third-party entities. Now, I always say that the challenge is to be relevant. The challenge for everything is to be relevant. In these COVID times, it is especially critical that we're relevant. BARP has to be relevant to its members, otherwise there's no point in BARP existing. The government has to be relevant to its constituents. Every service that we provide has to be relevant to what is necessary now. It makes absolutely no sense to try to adopt 2019 models in a COVID environment or even in a post-COVID Barbados. The models and the services that we provide and that we're looking to provide and that we're thinking of providing must be services that are relevant not just to now, but to the future of Barbados and the world, because realistically, we are never going back to what pertained or what obtained in 2019. People keep talking about the new normal. It's no longer the new normal. This is the normal. It is 6-7 months old. It is the normal. As in the past, the government of Barbados is assured that BARP's members will warmly welcome this arrangement, and they will certainly take advantage of the convenient access post offices for this and so many of their other payment solutions. It is very seldom that a politician is very, very brief, but they wish to be relevant. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you.
The Honorable Wilfred Abrams, MP, Minister of Home Affairs, Information and Public Affairs. Ms. Patricia Paris, Director of Public Affairs, Prime Minister's Office. Ms. Marlene Rice-Bowen, President, Barbados Association of Retired Persons. Mr. Peter Boyce, Public Relations Consultant, Barbados Association of Retired Persons. Management of the Barbados Postal Service, media representatives. Good morning.
Good morning.
The Post Office is widely known for traditional services such as mail delivery and postage stamps. In recent times, the Post Office has diversified its products and services due to changing market trends. One of the strategic elements of the current Postal Reform Initiative includes building partnerships. To this end, the Barbados Postal Service is pleased to welcome Barbados Association of Retired Persons as a member of the postal family. There is no doubt that the Barbados Postal Service is well equipped to undertake this venture. Because of what we do, we are convinced that our services will continue to capture the imagination of other businesses who would want to partner with us in the future in similar types of arrangements to what BARP is undertaking today. The signing of this agreement serves as a vote of confidence for us at the Barbados Postal Service. I would like to thank the Barbados Association of Retired Persons for choosing us as their partner in this venture for the renewal of their BARP annual membership fee and life insurance. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you.
The Honorable Wilfred Abrams, Minister of Home Affairs, Information and Public Affairs. Ms. Deborah Payne, Permanent Secretary of Home Affairs. Ms. Patricia Paris, Director of Public Affairs, Prime Minister's Office. Ms. Marlene Rice-Bowen, President, Barbados Association of Retired Persons. Ms. Valita Best, Postmaster General. Mr. Peter Boyce, Public Relations Consultant. Management of the Barbados Postal Service, media representatives. Invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my privilege to have been asked to propose a vote of thanks on this occasion. Now, this morning's symbolic signing to launch the initiative is indeed special and timely, as we at the Barbados Postal Service introduce a number of initiatives as we implement our Strategic Plan 2020. Thank you to Iris Lashley for leading us in a word of prayer, because as you know, without God, nothing is possible. To the Honorable Wilfred Abrams, for your remarks, which reaffirms your commitment to the Barbados Postal Service as we look forward to future sign-ins. So I do hope that you get those font size sorted out in due course. To our speakers, Ms. Valita Best, Ms. Rice Bowen, for reinforcing the important work of both entities. It is certainly that right fit, so I second that motion, which was offered from Ms. Rice Bowen. To Ms. Deborah Small, our Master of Ceremonies. Now, Deborah, you not only facilitated the ceremony this morning, but we want to say thank you for those behind the scenes events that you and your team would have participated in. To the media, we acknowledge the presence of you, the media, as we say a huge thank you for your presence here this morning. So often we hear from individuals and organizations about the wonderful work done by the Barbados Postal Service, but a lot of it is really kept secret, and some people say is a best kept secret. This is a secret to be shared. Good things are happening and will continue to happen at the Barbados Postal Service, so stay tuned. Once again, on behalf of the Barbados Postal Service, we have come to the end of this morning's sign-ins. I wish to once again thank everyone for coming and all those who would have made this event possible. Thank you.